The cosmos, vast beyond human comprehension, stretches out in every direction, a tapestry woven with billions of galaxies, each a swirling congregation of stars and worlds. It is a stage set for possibility on an unimaginable scale. The Milky Way alone holds hundreds of billions of stars, and around many of these stars orbit planets, some rocky, some gaseous, some bathed in light, others shrouded in darkness. From this cosmic bounty, the odds seem stacked in favor of life. After all, life on Earth began surprisingly early in our planet's history. Just a few 100 million years after Earth's formation, microscopic organisms appeared, setting in motion a chain of events that would eventually lead to consciousness capable of asking its own place in the universe. If life can arise here under conditions that were once common in the young solar system, then why, across the vast universe, do we see no signs of similar awakenings? The story of life's beginnings remains one of the most profound mysteries of science. Life as we know it depends on a delicate dance of chemistry. Carbon atoms forming complex molecules, self-replicating strands of RNA, cell membranes encapsulating this primordial machinery, and energy sources driving metabolic processes. This transition from non-living to living matter, abiogenesis, may have been a rare event, or it might be a natural consequence wherever conditions are right. The evidence we have is limited to our single example, Earth, and therein lies the fundamental challenge. How do we extrapolate from one instance to the vastness of the cosmos? Even if the spark of life ignites readily, the conditions that sustain it over billions of years are precarious. Earth's protective magnetic field shields the atmosphere from the solar wind. Plate tectonics recycle essential nutrients. The moon stabilizes the planet's axial tilt, moderating climate variations. Such a confluence of factors may be exceptionally rare. A slight variation, a planet without a magnetic field, a star with volatile activity, or a catastrophic impact could snuff out life before it takes hold. The search for life elsewhere must therefore extend beyond mere detection of planets to understanding their geophysical and atmospheric dynamics. Assuming life persists, the next question arises: how often does it evolve intelligence? Evolution is not a linear ladder, but a branching tree with countless dead ends. The rise of Homo sapiens was not inevitable. Many species have flourished and vanished without ever developing technology or complex societies. Intelligence that leads to interstellar communication or exploration demands more than sentience. It requires a convergence of biological, social, and technological factors. Language, tool use, cooperation, and the drive to explore are all critical. It may be that these factors are extraordinarily rare, making intelligent civilizations few and far between. The Great Filter hypothesis offers a sobering lens through which to view this silence. It proposes that somewhere along the path from lifeless matter to advanced civilization lies a barrier so difficult to cross that few, if any, make it through. If this filter lies in our past, such as the emergence of life or the development of complex cells, then humanity might be one of the rare survivors of a cosmic gauntlet. If it lies ahead, in the form of self-destruction, ecological collapse, or other unknown perils, then the silence from the stars could be a warning. This possibility places tremendous weight on our current actions. Our survival might depend on learning from the silence and avoiding the mistakes that doomed other civilizations. If civilizations exist elsewhere, their behaviors might be inscrutable to us. The universe is not required to be hospitable or communicative. Advanced civilizations might choose to remain silent, either out of caution or disinterest. The dark forest hypothesis envisions a cosmos where every civilization is a hunter hiding in the dark, wary of revealing itself lest it become prey. In this grim tableau, transmitting signals is a risk too great, and so the galaxy remains a vast, quiet wilderness. Alternatively, perhaps advanced civilizations transcend physical form, becoming digital or energy-based intelligences, communicating through means we cannot yet perceive. Our radio telescopes might be deaf to the languages of higher dimensions or quantum channels. Despite the silence, humanity has not ceased listening. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence, or SETI, has scanned the skies with increasing sensitivity, from the earliest radio telescopes to modern arrays capable of analyzing broad swaths of the electromagnetic spectrum. Projects like Breakthrough Listen have expanded the search to millions of stars and nearby galaxies, listening for narrowband signals, the kind that artificial transmitters might produce. Yet, no confirmed signals have emerged. This absence, while frustrating, does not close the case. The vastness of space and the brief window of our technological capability mean that we might simply have not looked long enough or in the right places. Communication across cosmic distances poses monumental challenges. The speed of light, while fast by earthly standards, imposes a fundamental limit. Messages sent across thousands of light years take centuries or millennia to arrive. Moreover, civilizations may rise and fall in cosmic blink-of-an-eye terms, their signals appearing as faint flickers too brief for detection. They may use communication methods beyond our current understanding, encrypted, quantum, or entangled signals invisible to our instruments. The temporal and technological mismatches may be as important as the spatial ones. The Fermi paradox is not just a scientific puzzle. It is a mirror reflecting humanity's hopes, fears, and self-understanding. It asks us what it means to be alone and what our responsibility is as a species capable of both destruction and creation. If we are truly unique, we carry the burden of stewardship for life's future. If we are one among many, the silence invites us to consider the nature of cosmic civilizations, their destinies, and what lessons we might learn from their absence or presence. As technology advances, the coming decades promise new tools for this cosmic quest. Next-generation telescopes will peer into the atmospheres of distant exoplanets, searching for biosignatures, oxygen, methane, and other molecules that hint at life. Robotic explorers and sample return missions will probe the icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn, where subsurface oceans may harbor life. Meanwhile, advances in AI and quantum communication may open new channels for detecting or sending signals. Our understanding of the cosmos and our place within it is on the cusp of transformation. The silence of the stars is a canvas upon which we paint our dreams and fears. It is a challenge, a riddle, and a call to action. Whether the universe teems with life or stands silent, our quest to understand it reveals the boundless curiosity and courage of the human spirit. In the vast night, where billions of stars shimmer cold and distant, we reach out. Not only for answers, but for connection, for meaning, for hope. The Fermi paradox remains unresolved, but in our seeking, we find purpose. The universe may be silent, but humanity's voice rises, curious, brave, and unyielding.